So I seen a clip the other day on a podcast, and they were talking about vacationing. And I'm gonna play it real quick, and I want to get y'all's opinion real quick. Here we go.
Man, you ever when you on vacation, you wife, your kids, you ever know that you would just talk to the people that's on vacation?
It's the truth, dog.
You talking to
And I'm an introvert. My wife.
get on vacation.
Yeah.
You know, hey babe.
Yep.
Sam. He from Nantucket. I ain't never been about Nantucket before. Just talking like, is that Tim over there? Just talking loud and
To a stranger, a complete stranger.
Complete stranger.
Yeah, absolutely. And pulling up for lunch.
Pulling up for
Oh,
lunch.
y'all come sit over here.
Come.
It's
Roll.
Yeah.
That's how you doing? I just finished swimming with you.
Right.
Rolling
It's true. It's true.
Like you my family. It's like,
It's true.
It's how you are on vacation at that resort. That's who you really are. That's your real. That's who you really are. Talking to
No
all
defenses.
Talking all. I'm talking about
All your
defenses.
defenses are down.
Cause y'all are. You know this. If you at LeBlanc Hotel in Costa Rica,
Yeah.
absolutely,
For sure. All inclusive.
everybody is the same.
That's exactly right.
I don't care what level
That's
you
right.
on. You the
Yeah,
same.
we all here. We are all here.
This ain't no timeshare.
No.
Ain't nobody got here with whatever coupons.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
And you like, man, it's nice. Who you on vacation, man?
It's who you are.
It's who you really are.
All right, so I heard that, and that kind of struck a chord with me because I kind of agree with his sentiment that who you are may be more. I'm gonna adjust what he's saying. It's like not in totality, but who you it may be closer to who you really are. Because I define vacation as when I let my hair down, pun intended. Where, like he said, all of the defenses are gone. I don't have all of the structure of daily responsibilities in life. So without all of that, like, who am I, like, outside of work and when I'm relaxed, you know what I mean? And I'm just in my element. Um, yeah. So I think that that's kind of like more of who I am. I'm more fun going, more willing to be like, all right, whatever. Yeah, let's go get it. Whereas on my daily, I'm more likely to be more reserved. Maybe I'm more calculating of my energy because I need it for the rest of the week. Those type of things or whatever. So I'm gonna pose it to the group. What say ye? Whoever want to go first.
Yeah, I think it's the opposite. And so my opinion is I am who I am on a regular basis, like in my daily life. Like I am the father, I am, the child care owner. So when I'm on vacation, I don't want to be who I am. I want to let loose and be somebody different or chill and relax. So that's kind of how I processed it. Like
Yeah.
because I'm somebody else more than I'm not that person. I guess when I'm on vacation, I'm the other person probably 90% of the time. So I'm only the vacation Fred 10% of the time of my year.
Yeah, I agree with Fred. I feel like my personality on vacation is, I wouldn't say a lot different, but it is more different. I think on the clip he said, he spends more freely, and so yeah, I would say my music personality is that of spend that Young Miami, like on vacation, like the purse strings are a little looser versus when I'm back at home. In my India RE music personality, just kind of low key.
So you saying that that's not who you are normally, or
No, I'm not spending. I'm not spending that. I'm not a spend that person.
Yeah,
Uh,
I would actually. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead, Josh.
No, you did great. Wait.
Nope, nope. Go ahead.
I would agree with Chris. I would say that yeah, like I'm very like I'm not the person who I think I am. Like I'm a strict, especially when it comes to like a father. Like, I'm very strict, like at home more say. But when it's vacation, I'm like, it's cool. Y'all can do whatever. Like no rules, something like that. So it's more
You mean
so
ice
right.
cream all day?
Yeah, like, I don't care. You want 2, 3 sodas? Go ahead, drink it.
Vacation,
But
right?
yeah, so it's more of a relaxed. To me, it's I don't know if it's more of a it's who you are. It's more so it's a reason to not be who you are. So I guess I agree with Fred. Yeah.
I tend to remain the same. I don't particularly like to talk to strangers, so I don't like to do that on vacation either. I tend to believe. I mean, I think I'm kinder. Like I'll speak to people. I'll be more apt to say, hey, good morning or whatever. But like trying to get to know people, trying to engage and like learn about them, I feel like you're doing too much. I feel like you're tired of talking to the person that you came on vacation with, and so you're trying to find somebody interesting to talk to. And so like I'm gonna talk to this random stranger at this vacation spot instead of talking to the person that you're with. Now you may love them, you may enjoy their time, but also you've run out of things to talk about with them, and so you're looking for something to talk about new with someone new. Because I've never gone anywhere on a beach, on a place where I want to relax, and thought, let me try to learn somebody new and introduce myself to them and find out about them. Like I just don't. I think it's weird, honestly, to go on vacation and try to meet new people. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird. But I wouldn't. I'm the same way. Greg. I'm not going to go around trying to strike a conversation with strangers. But if a stranger come and talk to me, then yeah, we can be friends.
You more
Yeah,
willing.
yeah,
Now we gonna
yeah.
rap about
You can
whatever.
talk, but
No.
I'm not gonna be the first one to strike a conversation.
We are not going to be
think I'm
friends.
the-
Do not come and talk to me. I don't want people talking to me. Like I don't like I just like I like if I say good morning to you, let's keep it a good morning and let's keep it moving.
I've done that on a cruise before, and it's almost like the rules of what he was saying on the clip, where it's like on this level of cruise, Royal Caribbean. I'm a Royal Caribbean guy. Hey, sorry for you Carnival people out there, but Royal Caribbean, and it was like everybody on this particular ship. We know how much everybody paid to get at least at minimum to get on this doggone ship. So most people we're gonna have fun. It's not like you got like too many negative people. Though there are those outliers and stuff like that. But it was more like, okay, the people that had the drink package was like, I'm sitting next to a person, and then it like you said, if they strike up a conversation, or it was like, oh my bad, excuse me, or whatever. Oh, what you drinking? Oh, okay, I was thinking about getting that. Do you got okay? Here, you get one too. Do you got to drink one? And then all of a sudden, now we in a conversation that I probably wouldn't have entertained on a normal basis. But since I'm on vacation, I'm like, all right. Then it's like, cheers. Then I'm like finding out. Then in this situation, I found out that they were there for a wedding, and their last name was Logan, but they were white, and I'm black. I'm like, what? And by the end of the cruise, every time we walking past each other, it's like, cousin.
Oh God,
It was
what a
like
nightmare.
Yeah.
Sounds like a total nightmare.
remember-
like, oh my God, stop talking to me. I'm not trying to talk to you. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, 'cause now you can't
Extrovert.
avoid them. Now you gotta talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time I see you now, because now we Logans. Her family. Girl, I don't know you. Leave me alone. Ugh.
So like on cruises, I remember that used to be a thing in the past where they would sit you with randoms during dinner time. They don't do that anymore, right?
ooh, I don't like that. Like my,
you never
I
got
do like
sat.
my. See, I'm an
Yeah, you never got
extrovert,
sat
but
with some
I like my
randoms?
little personal space when it comes to
Yeah.
like stuff like that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You
sitting
know, a
with
big
my
enough
own
family to
people.
take up a whole table.
Well, that is true.
Yeah, like if you just go with just 2 people, we sit with like
You ain't got a
4
choice.
other people we don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ah, yeah,
I used to
can
hate.
do that.
Yeah, I used to hate with cruises.
It'd be awkward to me.
Yeah.
Like that's an awkward.
Every and you got to sit with them every dinner. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
night.
See, okay, to me that's different than meeting somebody at like the bar or the pool or something like that. If they sat you down, it's like it's a forced. You just sitting there looking at each other like.
See, that's childish. That's childish. I don't know these people. I'm not trying to sit next to these fucking people my entire trip. Like, how y'all gonna just decide, like, these are my people and I gotta sit with them for the rest of my trip? Nah, damn that. That's childish. No.
Yeah,
I think
Because that's forced
the
conversation.
benefit of the COVID era. I don't think they do that anymore.
Yeah, I thought the code they stopped doing that.
So one last question concerning this then is like, do you think that okay, the you that most of y'all have said that y'all was on vacation is not the real you? Is that like a does it say something about you if you act different on vacation than you do in real life? Like, do you interpret anything from that? Like,
Oh yeah. For me,
does that mean that it's more the barriers down, or does it mean that you being fake?
Yeah, you being fake.
Change or what?
Y'all fake.
nah, I think for me,
That's
for me
it. Point blank period. You're fake.
For me personally, is I guess it's a personality I want to strive to be. Like, I want to be in that mindset where I don't care about money, don't care about being strict to my kids. That's the life I want to lead. And I go into vacation like, oh man, like maybe this is it. Like, this is where we're gonna stay on vacation. We're just gonna live here instead of going back home. And this is gonna be the real Chris. This is gonna be just carefree and but no, reality is.
I feel like when it comes to, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say yeah. I'm like, cause the kind of like I forgot who said it, or Chris. Like when I'm on vacation, like the spending is a little more freer. So that might be the me I want to be when I'm financially able to be that. But like I can't be that person or I'll be broke. And like your day to day. So like I don't kind of like even going back to what Greg said. So I'm always talking to people that my day to day life now. So when I go on vacation, I don't necessarily want to have to talk to nobody. Like I said, if somebody come to me and strike up a conversation, I mean, I'm not going to be rude and ignore them, but I'm not going looking to talk to people. Other vacationers, I might say. Like, I go to islands and I might want to learn about the island, so I'm talking to people that live on the island, but I'm not going to talk to other vacationers to see where they from and, like, how long it took them to fly on the plane to get to where they from. And
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, like when it comes to like a family vacation, like when I'm taking like my kids and stuff, like that's more so like I don't want to make it seem like it's more of a fake. This is it's one of the things I want to teach my kids that maybe it's like not teach them, but have them something to look forward to. This is vacation time. We get to we get to do things that we normally don't get to do when we at home. So it's something to have them excited for too. Even if we're not doing. Because, like, every vacation ain't always something they want to do, too. So, like, having that freedom of not being able to, have the day in, day out chores or routines they got to do, I think is valuable, too.
All right. So then I would say, Greg, you got anything before I move on?
I forgot the question.
Are you fake?
Yeah, are you fake? I think you
Hell
fake.
no!
Yeah.
I ain't never been faking a day in my fucking life, bro. I've been real all my damn life, dog. No, seriously, no. When I go on vacation,
So,
man, like it's about relaxing and trying to get to the center of me, right? Like for me, when I go on vacation, I like to reconnect with myself because I feel like I spend my regular day-to-day life like overextending myself for work or for family or whatever like life demands of you, right? So when vacation comes, all the things that are required from me, all of the demands, all of the things I need to like prop myself up to be like, I don't have to do that on vacation. And one of those things is like a nice person who likes to talk to people. I don't have to do that on vacation. I do that in my real life. So when I'm on vacation, I don't like small talk. Small talk really it bothers me. It bothers me. I've never been good at it. I don't like engaging in it because I don't care what we're talking about. You don't care what we're talking about, and yet here we are, chit-chatting about some shit neither one of us really care about. Just trying to get to the end of this conversation. And so, yeah, I've been real all my life. I don't know how to be no other way.
Well, I guess more of the story is then more vacation time, y'all. Let's get this show started.
That's how we end it. Let's get it started. Don't be fake.
I know he did. He took it back. Like, nigga, this is my mic.
It's my show, man.
I want to see what y'all is gonna do too.
I know Josh gives the moral of the story, man.
I know.
Josh got to get the moral.
I wanted to see what he's gonna do too.
I end this. Welcome to the Bloods and Friends podcast show.
Welcome. Come on
We
in.
are back
Welcome.
in the building.
Welcome. So happy to see you.
Friends.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Fred?
Yo, what's going on? Freddie T in the place to be.
What's going down, Chris?
Yo, what up, brothers and friends nation? Happy to be here, happy to be seen, happy to see everyone.
Gary, how are you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling prideful. I'm feeling respectable. I'm feeling old. I'm feeling young. I'm feeling all of it.
All the feels. What up, Greg?
What's up, everybody? I'm excited to be here. Excited to be seen. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say excited to be heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, what are we talking about today?
Yo, so kind of on a serious note, I want to kind of talk about the Nolan Wells case, the tragic incident regarding a young black male out with his friends on a boating trip in Mississippi, ended up tragically dying, and thoughts and prayers to his and his family. So I don't want to spend a lot of time on the case itself because we obviously don't have all the facts and the case is still pending. But I wanted to get everyone's quick initial reaction. First, have you heard about the case? Anything that you've researched on your own? And first, do you feel like this is just a tragic accident, or do you think there's something nefarious going on, something that needs to be investigated?
My first impressions is that there's definitely some foul play going on. Just certain aspects, his cell phone making it back home and he not was a huge red flag for me. I definitely think some foul play was going on just based on the circumstances of they were at this lake with a large amount of people, and I find it very hard to believe that someone who's a strong swimmer can just end up missing and nobody knows what happened, and everybody's talking about, oh, we thought he went to go talk to some girl, yet we still have his cell phone. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with Greg. Like, I know there's been two different stories of, I think, like I said, one said that he stayed and talked to a girl, and I can't remember what the other story was, but I know it's been two different stories, so I think it's something kind of fishy about the case.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. I don't know all the details about the case. I'm still, kind of researching it, but at the same time, I think, learning the details that I have, it's enough to make me think that it's just not a one-off or that it's all innocent. Like there's something going on, whether it's a cover-up of an accident or whether it's cover-up of something nefarious or whatever. It does seem like something.
In agreement with everybody else, I do feel like there's some foul play going on. I don't know too much about the ins and outs of the story, but I know a little bit of it. Is like, for example, the cell phone coming back, but he was found passed away. There was something suspicious going on with it for sure.
And for me, initially, I thought I was kind of the opposite. First, when I first heard about the story, sole black male on a trip around a majority of white friends. At first, I thought, my leanings were like, okay, something's, and definitely in Mississippi, deep South, I was like, okay, something's nefarious going on. But the more I'm starting to hear eyewitness accounts, I'm thinking maybe this is two things could be true. Like this could just be a tragic accident. But it's interesting. That's where the majority of the group lands is maybe this needs to be investigated. So that's kind of where I want to spend the rest of the pod kind of talking and debating as minorities. Have you ever been in a situation, professional or personal, where you were the lone black male in that setting? Or if you haven't, how would you navigate that situation, or how would you advise your family members if they were found in that situation?
For me, yes, I have been in where a number of times where I was the only minority in a group or whatever, and it is a difference. I'm trying to remember the end question of what you said. Like, how would I?
Yeah, would you navigate things differently? Like, is your mindset like I gotta look out for myself, or are you advising if when you are in that situation, is it do you feel that weight of like you're the lone black male there?
So okay, two parts to that. How I would advise my kids now, and then how I was, because this was a younger incident for me where I was the only minority in a group of white friends, and it was in like middle school, I would say, sixth grade or so or whatever, and we all were kind of like in the play. So after play rehearsal, we would like hang out and things, and it was unknown to me that some of the comments that they were making and some of the jokes that were kind of like just general jokes and jest were really demeaning to me, and I was naive at that point to even know it. So I came into it naive thinking like, oh, these are just my friends, we cracking on each other, but didn't realize most of the jokes I was like the butt of them, because stuff like my hair being coarse or different or something like that, or either the way I talked or dressed or whatever. And as a kid, trying to navigate that was like, oh wow. And it wasn't until I got around somebody else who kind of pointed it out to me, and then I was like, huh, okay, I'm wondering why that is. That was me younger. So fast forward to like my sons, I now, and it's probably because of situations like that now I would advise like my son a little bit to be, I don't want to tell him not to be a lover of people, you know what I mean, and give people a chance, but I also want to tell him just to be cautious or be aware of his surroundings, not to be as naive as I was, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I've had some experiences in the military actually, and it's crazy because like throughout most of my military experience, it's been kind of cool until I actually got sent to Iraq with a unit that I wasn't with. They were a unit more northern in Ohio that I went to Iraq with, and they may have had maybe 3 other like black like soldiers in the unit before I got there, or let's say brown. All of them weren't necessarily black. Like I think there was the one guy who actually I'm gonna tell a story about who he wasn't directly black. He might have been of a Hispanic descent, but his skin was kind of darker. But we were all out and we were in Iraq, and it was a situation where he was talking about some of the Iraqi people, and he was like, "Yeah, of course he's a gunner, on the top of the military card." So at one point he's like, "Yeah," "Yeah, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna shoot me a sand nigger." Yeah, I'm like, what? But you could tell because he's from that part of the state that he's developed like these same thoughts and opinions as the white people that he probably hang around. And me being from a major city, it was kind of off-putting. So I've had that I guess that monkey on my shoulder in those situations where like I kind of was always watching like who I was with, and whenever I could break away and hang with like the people that I knew, I would like leave like my area and go hang with my people, just to kind of like, I guess for my vacation so I could let my guard down a little bit. Yeah, so like those are usually the experiences I've had, and then just like them saying certain things to me, talking about like shaving to a certain extent. But on the other hand, as far as my kids, I've told my daughter, she has a lot of white friends, so I've told her like, hey, like it's cool, but like when y'all out, make sure that you're aware of what's going on, Like if they're in, like if y'all going down, because she likes to walk around the community with them. So they go to stores, they go get ice cream and stuff. So I'm like, if y'all in the store and something pop off and they start doing something that's kind of questionable, you need to leave because it's a good chance that you could possibly get sought first as the ringleader because of the color of your skin. So you need to be aware of like what your friends are doing when you're with them, and like make sure that if they do something that it seems kind of odd, like you need to leave immediately so you don't get caught up in whatever about to take place.
I think for me, growing up, I was, even though I lived in a predominantly black suburb, like the school I went to was predominantly white, and so coming up, I think I've always kind of had a level of comfortability around white folks, but a healthy level of distrust as well. I think as I've gotten older, as 2020 COVID happened, I think there's been a lot of things in my mind that have kind of shaped how I view whites and my presence with them. And like, I'm definitely less comfortable around a group of them. Definitely don't feel comfortable being the only black person in a group of whites. Just because I feel like ultimately it's not necessarily a race. I mean, it's rooted in racism, but I feel like ultimately it's about like the lives of black people. Do they really matter? Like when your back's against the wall and you are a white person and you are in trouble, or if there's something that you can escape some culpability by putting it on the token black person that's with you, I feel like that option is always going to be available for them and they're going to choose that option. And so like if I'm in a group of white people and some shit pops off, guaranteed it's probably going to be my fault, or at least that's how the story will be told. I just don't trust that, like, you know, my white friends are going to make sure that I'm okay. I feel like for this case in particular, I don't think, I mean, granted, we've heard stories of black people going on vacation with other black people and dying on vacation. So it's not necessarily a race thing, but I don't think I just don't feel like this particular case would have happened if there was at least one other black person on that trip, right? Like I think black people, we look out for other black people. When we see another black person in a group of white people, we give them the head nod. We make sure like, hey, I see you, you see me. So like, are you okay? Do you need to be rescued? Is someone like stirring the teacup? Like, let's check on this person. But also too, like, I've also looked at them like, okay, those are the people you want to be with, and so I'm gonna let you cook, because a lot of those people can end up being like a old boy from Love Is Blind, just a light-skinned Teddy Ruxpin who thinks he's white. So it's one of those things where, you know, you just gotta like look out for yourself, know your surroundings, know like who your friends are. I think really the key to all of this, and if I had children, what I would explain to them more than anything is not necessarily be a little cautious when you are the only dot in a pool of milk, but also make sure that you are keeping, you know, your eye on your surroundings. Know who your friends are. Know what's going on around you, because people will smile in your face and be plotting behind your back. And like I said, worst comes to worst, you can end up dead on a trip and they're like, I don't know what happened. So it's sad, but I know if I go on a vacation with the four of y'all, like, I'm 99% certain that I'm probably not going to end up dead. And if I did, it was probably Chris. So.
Hear what happened in Vegas? That was Chris' fault.
Hey, it's supposed to stay in Vegas.
I know. Like,
Just brought it out.
Brought it up.
Just brought it to the city.
No. So my view is different. So growing up as a kid, I've always had black friends. You know, like grew up in this in the neighborhood around a lot of black kids. Went to school with predominantly black kids. So my first interaction with white people was like outside of the like girlfriends or girls. Like that's just being friends was like when I went to like corporate world. So now when I went to work is when I really started to like hang around with like a lot of white people. And my experiences has been great. Like, and I've been like the only black person in a group of white people, and I've been like, I've never felt a way about it. Now, like these aren't like my friends who I like text on a regular basis, or like friends who we have a lot of communication. These are a lot of like work friends. So most of the time they're like, hey, let's do happy hour after work. And it's amazing. You know, sometimes I go and like won't buy a drink because they're buying me drinks. So I'm like, whatever. So it's like it's been moments where I've never had like a moment where I was like I felt a fear for my safety. Like I think these people are going to kill me. Like but no, like I'm not trying to say like I'm not trying to say like all white people are like that. I just that's never been my experience. It's been like an experience where like it's been like cool, and I still wish the best for them. Like we still follow each other on social media or whatever. So it's I don't have that experience, but I do know there are some people who are like that. So and like it kind of piggybacking on what Greg said, like for my kids, I would tell my kids to be suspicious of everybody. You know, like there's black people who can kill you on the trips. There are white people who can kill you on trips. There's Latin American people who can kill you on trips. Like, everybody can kill you on a trip.
It ain't
Like
safe out.
be careful. It ain't
Everybody
safe out here.
Don't take no
Everybody
trips.
like the world we. Yeah, don't go on vacation. Like that's who they really are on vacation. They killing people on vacation. That's who they really are. So like but serious side though, like, I probably would tell my kids to be suspicious of everybody. You know, like always be cautious of people because you just don't know who you think you know. Like you think they're
But
your friends, but they lots of them they may not be your friends.
to piggyback off of that, the corporate world environment, I agree. Like the white corporate world, they are very generous with that
They
spending
are very
card.
generous. Yes.
but like I don't know, like in my experience, like there's a nurturing, like how Greg said, with other people of like black people, like if you see like you get that big mama, she's gonna check on you. You might be getting drunk at the bar, but she's gonna check. Text me when you get home. Like, do you get that sense from your white coworkers? They just liquoring you up and be like, all right, Josh, I'll see you later.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go in with that. Like, yeah, it's not
They
it's not that
checking on you.
concern that they'll
Yeah.
check on you, like he said. Like, yeah, it's like it's not that I think they're gonna murder me. It's not that fear. I don't have that fear around white people or anything like that. But it's more or less like, okay, if we in a group of black people, somebody gonna check on you. Somebody gonna be like, bruh, you good? It versus like a hands off approach, like, I'm in a situation, I'm just not gonna say anything. It's more like that. To like Greg's point, if something goes down, I don't think they would blame me, but I just don't think if I got blamed, nobody would step forward. They'd just kind of be like, I'm not in it.
Yeah, and even my experience, like I said, I had to learn to adapt because of the situation I was in. We out there for a reason. We all make sure we all get back safe. Like it's a soldier's code. But outside of that, like I said, because we were all cool, like they were cool. Like I didn't think they were gonna kill me, but it's still like, but I don't trust you enough to like I'm gonna guard my life first, and then like if we get in a gunfight, are you? Like you gonna be like, hey, where's such and such? To where if I know I'm with my boys and we in the gunfight, like we all got each other's back. Like, hey, let's go, let's blah 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 blah. Try to get back to certain like we all need to go back here to where they're like they might leave me, and then they yell like, hey, come back here. To where my boys is we gonna go together.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like now to answer Chris's question, I don't remember like if we agree if like me and my corporate friends, white friends, like do we text each other when I got home? I don't remember I don't remember if that happened or if it didn't happen. So I can't say yes or no on that. But I don't get the feeling that, like, oh, it's something would go down when I'm with my white friends. Like, I'm all by myself. I never got that impression or that feeling when I'm with them. So, and I don't, I think because most of us was around the same age. I don't know, we kind of, well, no, because I knew my limits. I'm like, nah. And it's usually never like, I'm buying. It's usually like the first round. Like I buy everybody's first round. It's usually how it is. And usually I'm not a big drinker, so that'd be my only drink. But all right, yeah, that's my only drink there, and I'm done after that. I may get one more, then I'll just be done. But
Is that a safety? Is that a safety thing?
That's what
or
I
is
was
that-
about to say that because
Yeah.
because if
No,
we
you
was-
got
drink with us,
safety
Josh. Yeah, because you drink with us.
we get the vacation
well,
you.
no, because hold on, because we're in a place where I don't have to drive somewhere. Like if I gotta drive somewhere after that, then I probably ain't drinking that much because I'm like, yeah, I'm just not gonna do it. But like if we're like at a vacation home and we're drinking, then yeah, I probably would be tossing them back. But I never felt the way of like, hey, I need to like be cautious around them, because they never made me feel that way. I never felt like slighted by anything. I didn't feel that impression. Like again, these aren't times. These aren't like we weren't hanging out every day. It was more so like after work happy hours, which we did a lot. But it was fine. I never had an issue. And this was between jobs and jobs and jobs of being a predominantly white field. A lot of times, it's like I've never had an issue.
Another reason why I wanted to talk about the Nolan Wells incident is because it reminded me of an incident that occurred with us as a group, like probably like around when we were around Nolan's age. We went on a Cabruin trip. It was definitely more brewing than canoeing, and to set the scene, it was I would say the group is a majority white group of friends that I think Fred connected us with, and so it was me and Josh in the canoe, and Greg and Fred was in the canoe because we wanted to put Greg with the best swimmer in the group, and so we set sail, and the little Miami River was rivering. That thing was rivering. And
It had rapids.
It had some rapids because it was after some significant rainfall, so that thing was rivering. And I think Fred and Greg went first, and they were, and then me and Josh went second, and they were going down the river, and then all of a sudden, like they're drifting towards the shoreline, and they hit these low hanging branches. And it
Just leave the screen on your account, Greg. They laughing so hard they're leaving the screen on your account.
I wasn't even there,
Right.
but I'm laughing at Chris.
it was the funniest thing. Like the canoe just tipped over and it was gone. It was like this. It was like this. It was just like gone. It was gone. They was gone.
I know it's a terrifying thing for Greg, but that's probably one of the funniest things that happened to us. But I remember telling Chris, like, we can't be like them. We can't.
Yeah. So Josh was like, let's lock in. We can't go that way. So,
Oh my god.
but I was worried about you, Greg, because I knew you couldn't swim, but you had the life vest on. And sometimes, people in the mindset that life vest is a invisible cape, but like I knew you was at risk, and you didn't pop out that water for a good second. So I wanted to, I wanted to check on you, but we eventually got to some dry land. Greg is there safe, but Greg is PO, and I've never seen Greg so pissed off in his life. Like he was up there, like, and I was like, oh, this trip is over, like, and so this is where,
Rescue.
yeah. So this is where, like, this reminds me of the Nolan Wells incident, because, like,
Yeah.
saying like they the rest of the group is ready to go downriver, and Greg was just like 10 toes
Yeah.
down, like I'm done,
For sure.
done, right?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely it's one of those nightmare situations that like you really like exactly what I'm describing. Like you really kind of have to know who your friends are because, you know, thank God I had a friend in my boat who wasn't just going to let me drown and say, "Ooh, probably shouldn't go that way. Let's go the other way." So, you know, like I was in the trenches with Fred at least so we could try to save ourselves. But this is the thing. It's like if you go with a bunch of Chris's, they're going to let you drown. And it's one of those things, it's like, I don't necessarily blame Chris because, I mean, you know, he's one person, right? But he was also going to watch me drown. And as we retell this story, it's hilarious. It's funny, right? Like, this is something that just kind of happened to me. But see, the thing was, is like when I think of this story, like white people were present, but they had no impact on how that story played out for me.
I see it
Like-
differently. I felt like we weren't gonna leave you on that sand barge, like, you know. But you know, that's why they, you know, we came
Yeah,
up with that.
but I mean, that's the thing. That's the nightmare part of it is that because at that moment I was done.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, there's no exit.
Right.
Like I'm stuck with these people.
Unless you,
And I can't. I have to continue the journey,
Yeah.
and so yeah, it's one of those things. This is why I say like know who your friends are. Don't enter into these kinds of journeys with people who you aren't 100% solid with, right? Because if I was with a group of people who didn't know I couldn't swim, or was with a group of people who were just like gonna laugh on the shore as I'm like splashing water trying not to drown, like it's a good chance that like the situation could have gone a completely different way. So
Hey, I can only imagine, like, yeah, Greg being PO because I was not there, but at the same time, on countless amount of trips, Greg has fervently let me know that he does not do water like that or boats. So for him to even go on this trip, like, that was his
huge.
worst fear right there. Coming to life, I was like, "Oh man!"
And it was like right at the beginning of the canoe trip.
It was so at the beginning of the trip.
Oh,
He was like
no.
minutes in.
5 minutes, right? Like
very early,
I was like,
right?
I was like,
Like a
oh
3-hour
my God.
trip.
So he like,
Early-
I told you niggas like,
Early enough to be like, this is exactly what the fuck I didn't want to happen, but deep enough into where like you couldn't say like, okay, fuck it, I'm going back to the car. Like I'm done. So like, yeah, a nightmare experience.
But
So,
then go ahead, Jeff.
I was just gonna say real quick. I know that it was a nightmare for Greg, but after it was over, like it was like even today, like it is pretty hilarious, and it's like it was.
It's
scary
hilarious
for the
because you
moment.
weren't it. Like,
It's
nigga,
scary.
it's not hilarious because it's a touching story. It's hilarious because it didn't happen to you. Like, like if you were in that boat with Fred, it wouldn't be hilarious. You don't see Fred laughing. Fred ain't cackling hilarious because it happened to Fred. It happened to me. Is it hilarious, Fred?
Nah, I mean, like we lost countless things besides Greg.
So many
know.
things.
We lost our
We had a
sandwiches.
cooler with
I remember that
Subway
too.
and
Yeah,
drinks
Subway
and,
sandwiches
like,
that were gone. I
Our
was
Subway
like,
is floating down the river in our cooler.
that
Like,
was funny, too.
so now we
Like,
gonna be hungry the rest of, so now we gotta
I know,
rely
like, we
on
were
white
hungry.
people to give us snacks.
"Oh shoot!"
we were
Funny. Oh my
man. That was fun. A good trip. A good trip.
Good trip.
That is funny. But no, to your point, Chris, about bringing it back to black and white, right? And it's not. I don't want to cast a shadow like all white people or whatever, but I will say in the experience of like looking out for. My mom had a unique experience of me young. This is like kindergarten, K through 6, let's just say, or K through 5, let's just say, where she would go to the PTA meeting. She told me she would go to the PTA meeting and she would ask the teacher, which was usually a white middle-aged woman, right? How I was doing in class, and the way that she would describe it is, "Oh, he's a well-mannered student, and he does nice. He's a joy to have in class. uh, handsome young man type little comments like that. And my mom let it be known to me that she was like, she would get irritated at that because she goes, okay, yeah, all that's well and good. How's he doing academically? Is he learning? Is he, what are the key points? And they struggled to do that because it was almost like that was the standard. Like, okay, he's not acting up. You know what I mean? He's not,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like they were surprised that he was articulate or he was, like that. Or let's say if we went somewhere and it's like, oh, he's well behaved. It was almost like a two-way compliment almost. Like you could take it as a compliment, but at the same time, you're like, okay, well, what did you expect from him? Like that's how we raised him, that sort of thing. So, like when we say like, are they checking for us or anything like that? That kind of popped in my head as maybe one of those scenarios. Is like, was she making sure that I was learning to go to the next grade, or was it like, what was her expectations for me? I don't know. I was kid at the time, but I remember my mom saying that.
I want to know why Gary just tried to humble brag, talking about he was a handsome kid. Like, why would your teacher? Why would your teacher think you was cute? One, and why would your teacher tell your mama like, "Hey, I don't know if you know, but your son
You
got
seen
it."
my baby pictures?
Have you seen this
You
little
seen my
nigga?
baby pictures?
This nigga is fine. Like, I'm so excited to teach him his ones and twos
I'm
every
just
day.
saying.
He is so cute.
just saying.
Oh my god. I don't know what his grades look like, but he is so cute. What a cute little kid.
Yeah, I was easy 8.5. 8.5. I'm telling you right now. Hey, my baby
Like,
pictures.
Mrs. Logan, you have a dime piece for a son. I don't know if you know this or not. He's a C student, but he fine as hell.
When he gonna be 18?
Like, you need to nurture that. Nurture that. Forget about these
shit, but he-
grades. Focus on his
He gonna
looks.
look good.
Yeah.
He gonna look good.
But even to your point, Gary, like we've gotten that a lot. Like when we out at restaurants and we're eating, and me and Jamila always say like although most of the times that the kids that are misbehaving in public are usually the white kids, but we always get that we're at a restaurant and an older white couple come and she'll be like, "Your kids are so well behaved," like because they sit down and coloring and eating, like. Yeah, like we don't teach our kids to jump on tables and
Right.
run around restaurants.
Like, what do you expect? Right.
I'm not sure how to end this. Yep.
Don't go canoeing.
Moral of the story, Josh.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, Josh.
I remember. I just can't get off the canoeing trip. I've been thinking ever since Chris brought that up. Like it was funny because I remember that when we got done, like, I couldn't talk to Greg. Greg was so angry at me.
Man,
And I couldn't even talk to him. It was like, get away from me, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I've never seen Greg so. Still to this day, I've never seen Greg so heated in my life.
So to set the scene for the listeners, what we did was, I think it was like
Oh my
monthly, one of us would pick a trip, and we all had to go on this trip. Whatever it was that this one person planned, everyone had to go on it. So Josh, I was talking to Josh because I was working with a lady, and she said that they go canoeing every year, and she was telling me about it, and I didn't really care about it, but I think I told the group, and then Josh seemed interested in it. So Josh was like, "Well, I can make this my one trip that we all have to attend," and so that's the backstory to why Greg was mad at Josh particularly.
Yeah, that's why he was mad at me because I picked that trip. It was my idea to do it.
Well, Greg, if I was
Oh,
there,
man.
I would have jumped in the water with you. I would have got you.
You wouldn't have, and that's fine. It's fine. It was just the whole situation. It was just a place I didn't want to be in, and I think, if I could talk to myself, I mean, knowing what I know now, like the experience was great. Like I'm glad I went, but like I think in the moment, if I could tell myself then, I would tell myself not to go on the trip, because what you are afraid of is exactly what's going to happen. And then, like we're not even talking about the fact that not only did the boat tip over once, but it tipped over again as soon as we got to shore and we're about to take off again. We tried to go back in and the boat flipped over again. So like, and then
that was an ankle deep water. That was an ankle deep water.
sure, but again, you understand, like I didn't want to get in the water at all. So falling in, getting to shore, and then saying, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna get back into this boat and try this again, and then immediately fall back in the water is a problem. Added on top of that, we are now in like these aluminum kayaks or whatever, rolling down this river, and all of a sudden now we have a lightning storm going. There's like rain, thunder, and lightning. So now like we could get electrocuted now. So like it was just a whole lot of, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here doing this white shit that I would never do in my regular life, and about to die doing some white shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things you don't want that coming up on your Facebook feed. Like, damn, he died canoeing. What? Why was he doing that? He didn't like that.
Yeah, why was he out there? What?
Right.
So I can't invite y'all down for some white water rafting in Charlotte. No, we have a white water rafting headquarters here. No.
Look at Greg. I'll go if Greg go.
Come on, Greg.
So the moral of the story is,
Yep, Greg want to put somebody in the face right now.
Josh, you can just end it. Just end it. So the moral of the story is, we were saved by the white people because they allowed us to bungee their canoes in the middle of their bungee, and we just sat there for the rest of the trip, relaxed, and let them do the work.
Yeah, that's how it ended. And we're still alive today.
Oh my goodness.
That's the end of the show, y'all. Peace. Peace.
One.
Only brothers and friends can turn a tragedy into a comedy show.
right.
Oh man.
Yes, laugh at my pain. Let's do that.
Chris started it though.
I was trying to tell a story. I just looked at Greg's face. I lost it. I lost it when I see Greg's face. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I remember how mad Greg was. And Greg was so angry, man. I was
mad.
so hilarious.
Pissed.
And see, I don't know why I'm catching heat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't my trip.
But like, imagine how I feel on the boat, because like I'm seeing everything because I'm in the front, so I know that shit is about to go down. The only thing I can say is, Greg,
We about to flip over. Like, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, if I didn't learn nothing else from that situation, is that like Fred really is the person you want in the trenches with you when shit is about to go down, because he was so patient and so calm with me, and he gave me the warning, like, don't flip out, Greg. We about to flip over. Like, he got it all out. I mean, for me, it didn't help, because now I'm like, wait, what? So, I mean, it was a lot of that, but like,
Oh my god.
You know what's hey, Greg, you know what's crazy though? That is true. Fred is a person. You know where I'm going, Fred, right? Fred saved my life on a cruise one time. And we went out snorkeling. And literally, I was almost about to be the most calmest death ever. Because we had these little snorkeling things. You know, you had to blow it up. And I guess mine was losing air.
Old school. Yeah, the old school vest you had to blow up.
Yeah.
Puffed.
So we out there on the sandbar, but we in the deep water, right? So we just treading, right? And all of a sudden, Fred is fixing his goggles or something like that, but he turned around, not facing me. And so we you know, I'm out there like this, and I'm like, man, I'm getting tired. And I'm like, oh no, my thing, I couldn't blow it up for some reason. So then all of a sudden, I start sinking. So I go up underwater like to get a rest. Then I come back up like, oh. Now, meanwhile, Fred's sitting there fixing his thing. I go back under again, like, get a rest. So I'm literally drowning, right? But it's calm. And then I say, my head is like this. I'm like, Fred. I was like, he's like, what? I was like, I think I'm drowning.
Fred. What?
And then, look, I go back up under again, like,
I think I'm drowning.
and then I come back up. I was like, Fred. He was like, what? I was like, I'm drowning.
What?
And then he picked me up like, I was like, oh.
Like a little kid, like, man, nigga.
Yeah, like, what you doing? Like what you doing, nigga?
I mean, while I'm treading water, like, because I'm tired.
Like, just stand up, nigga.
Stand up.
Yeah, I'm like,
Put your feet down.
I know he was joking.
because
So that way you pulled him up.
I had to blow up his thing. I had to
Yeah.
blow up his vest in the water.
Yeah, he literally had to blow up my vest in the water. I was like,
Oh man.
because I was gassed
it was
at
just
that point because I
useless.
was out there treading water. Like,
Just useless. I'm drowning, Fred.
and I don't know why I was so calm. But it was literally like my head was this far through the water. Like,
Yeah, that's the moral of the story. You want Fred in your canoe, man. You want Fred in your canoe.
oh my God, that's funny.
Man, that's good times.
And believe it or not, I learned how to swim because I drowned.
Like, what'd you say? Nope, that ain't how you do it. I couldn't resist. See, Chris, look what you done started, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Oh
Oh
shit.
my God.
Oh, that's not how you do that. Oh shit. I wasn't ready.
Thank you so much for listening to the Brothers and Friends podcast. Do you want to chime in on this week's topic? Well, leave us a comment for us to discuss on a future episode. But in the meantime, please follow us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Peace.